right, people, we back, baby. It's Klass Session Podcast. It's your boy, First Class. I appreciate everybody rocking with me again. The feedback from the first show was crazy. It was real genuine. Everybody really rocked with me. Of course, I was told a million times that I sound nervous, and it was the first show, so I get it. I definitely agree with y'all. Like I said, as I go, they'll get better. I'll get more confident. I'll get more cool, get more relaxed. Y'all gonna rock with me a lot better. Again, the feedback from clients, family, friends, people that don't know me, it was kind of overwhelming, to be honest with you. The likes, the comments on YouTube, they was rocking with that. They told me stuff that I kind of figured was going on. And then again, like the book thing, they wanted me to go into a little bit more in depth with the books. So that's something I'm gonna add to it. So again, I took the feedback and I want to get better with it. So I appreciate y'all entirely, for real. I hope that they all get better, and they will. So again, we're gonna get into some current events that like I said, I'm gonna get into some current events, chime in and stuff, give y'all my perspective on everything. It's really something I'm really passionate about, because again, y'all rocking with me is something that I really want to show how appreciative I am on my side. We're going to shout out to the champions that won the championship last night. Shout out to Kansas Jayhawks. They beat UNC last night in the championship. It was a crazy game. It's just, we always want to tell stories when you talk about stuff like this, okay? You know what I'm saying? You get down, right? You're losing, and you got to always keep this mindset to you got to push forward. Right, you can't give up on anything, dreams, girlfriends, wives, anything. You don't want to give up unless it's time to. In sports, it's never time to give up until the clock goes off. And so again, Kansas was up. They ended up tying the game with UNC, losing by a lot. UNC came back, and at the end of the game, it was exciting, because at the end of the day, everybody thought one team was gonna win. And then the team that was the underdog came back and won the championship. So, you know what I'm saying? Me, the guy I am, I've kind of been the underdog my whole life. So I take that stuff and I run with it. Again, if I can do it, they can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? So again, these things that I talk about, I always want to kind of give my perspective on them and what I learned from those and things like that. I want to shout out my friends, Orange, Rich Guard. They were recently Houston's own at the Grammys this weekend. To me, that's big, because everybody inspires, has dreams that want to get out and do bigger than what you expected you was going to do. And I know both of them weren't expecting to be at the Grammys, but had dreams to do it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I like to see everybody dreams kind of come into fruition for them. So I want to give everybody their flowers when I can. So I just want to give that time to kind of give those guys their flowers. And that kind of gets into my topic for the day. You know what I mean? It's support. You got different perspectives on support, and I want to give you mine. I was never the guy that kind of looked for support. I always was the guy that appreciated it. You don't go around bashing the people that don't support you. So at one point in time, these people can't either afford to support you or just not in the mindset to support you. You don't want to bash these people, because eventually, you know, your product gets bigger. People usually go with the fad, what's cool at the time. You know what I mean? So it's different. Support comes in different ways. Family and friends aren't going to be the people that make you rich, to be honest with you. Those are the people that look for I would say the discount. They want to kind of get in and be like, hey, bro, you remember what you did for me in 2015? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's kind of, you don't want to have to, with me, I don't go into it with, okay, family and friends, why y'all not supporting me? You know what I mean? It's cool. It's cool, because at the end of the day, I've met strangers with my career, which I am a personal trainer. I've met strangers that I've become great friends with, and they don't ask for a discount. They understand where I'm coming from. They understand this is why I pay my bills, things like that. So again, I've never been a guy that want to kind of think of support anyway in a negative standpoint. Because at any time, everything can be gone. You know what I mean? You can have 30 clients. You can be gone to zero quick. You know what I mean? You got to humble yourself. In my position, I feel like I really have to humble myself because I don't like a lot of, I try to say this in the best way I can. I don't like a lot of dumb stuff, right? So I don't react the right ways in every situation. But I do know I have to humble myself in the position that I'm in because, again, people are really looking for me to take what they want and give it to them as far as progress and anything, even with the podcast. People tell me, hey, I'm really a fan of what you got going on. Hey, you need to deliver. And that's what I plan on doing. You know what I mean? So again, as I get comfortable, everything get better. We're gonna take some shots. We're gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, again, with support, nowadays everything is kind of social media based. So if you're not supporting on social media, you're not putting it in front of people, they don't really think you're supporting them. When I got people in my corner that don't even rock with social media like that, but they telling me they're proud of me, they're telling me that they see me, things like that. So at the end of the day, it's not really an issue if people are not posting your stuff, man, because at the end of the day, I mean, there are people don't have to rock with you. You just got to keep pushing your content, making sure you got dope content. You're doing something dope, and it sells itself. You know what I mean? It's been like that our whole lives. And the thing about the reason why I want to kind of get in on support is because nowadays, again, if you're not getting support from your family and peers, people most likely have a negative aspect on it. And with me, I feel like you should think of it in a positive light. And I just want to kind of chime in on that. The next thing I really want to get into again, because I got feedback from y'all. Y'all told me y'all wanted me to kind of get in more in depth with the books that I tell y'all about. The first one was the 4 Agreements. The book I wanted to talk about today is called Think and Grow Rich in Your Career. And the reason why I want to talk about that, I have it up here now. The reason why I want to talk about it is because that book really made me move the way I move now. As far as the personal training, that I got the book from my friend Murray Blocker. Appreciate you, bro. It was something that I needed at the time. It was, again, during the pandemic. It's not a lot going on. I'm just working out and reading books. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, this book stood out to me. It definitely told me to get out of my mindset. My mindset was cool. You know what I mean? Again, I was always cool. But the career paths I was on weren't for me. I don't really want nobody telling me to do anything. And everybody that knows me knows that. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of be my own boss, create my own moves. And so Think and Grow Rich in Your Career, the first thing that I really took from it was that I couldn't just do it by myself. Teamwork make the dream work. And the first thing that I did was, I always like, Rashard, I don't need nobody to put me on. I can do this by myself, things of that nature. But in all actuality, that's not how it works. Hey, if you do that way, hey, commend you. That's great. You're blessed. But at the end of the day, I had to come home, find me a mentor, somebody that's been in that lane, somebody that know what they're talking about, somebody that I feel like that could teach me the ins and outs of the personal training world, you know what I mean? Because it's not just working out, looking cool, got girl clients, things like that. It's not that at all, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stuff that comes with it. So I didn't want to go into it blind. So I got me a mentor, which worked out fine for me. This guy was real genuine. He he wasn't looking at my personal gain as anything at the time. He wasn't looking at my personal gain as he just was kind of trying to help me. You know what I mean? Like helping a young black brother that's trying to do the same thing he was doing. And I appreciated it. I would show up, work out with him, and it would be just free game. And again, I learned that just from reading the book and knowing, okay, Rashard, again, you can't do this by yourself. You kind of got to go out and get you a mentor, follow his path, take the great things he does, the bad things he does, whatever it is, mix it up and make it your own thing. And that's kind of what I did. And with that being said, like, it kind of moved my career fast. I ain't gonna say fast, of course. I've had the bad times, I had the good times, but it moved my career in a fast, it moved it up. It moved it up. So the book helped, my dog Murray helped, the mentor helped. And it just, for some reason, that just didn't resonate with him that much. And it kind of started going downhill with that. The only reason I'm bringing that light to that is because, again, you don't want to worry about the negative. The negative really doesn't matter. Anything that really matters to me, anything that matters to me is just positivity, moving forward. I didn't let, yes, we kind of fell out. I didn't let that stop me. I didn't stop supporting him. I didn't stop training. I just got better. You know what I mean? I really got into my craft. It motivated me, if anything. And anybody that knows me know when I'm motivated, I'm head on. Like it's I don't think nothing can stop me. That's just the mindset I have. And I really wish I can implement that in more people. Like, you really, I mean, of course, one life. You really have the ability to do anything and everything you want to do. And that just goes with starting the podcast, starting the personal training career. It really can happen. You know what I mean? Just do it. Like some feedback I got from one of my friends. I was supposed to take a shot. Feedback I got from one of my friends. Damn. My bad. Yeah, for real though. He was telling me that he'd been wanting to start a podcast and he seen what I did and it inspired him to move forward. And I could have been like, man, you want to start a podcast? That's not me. Like, I want guys to move forward. If you've been thinking about doing it, bro, please do it. So at the end of the day, you'll be pleased with yourself. You'll be proud of your progress. You'll be like, all right, I did this. I can do the next thing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, moving forward in any way you can, being positive, that's the way to go. That's really what my show is about. Ambition, showing drive, showing what you can do, showing you can put your best, and once you put your best foot forward, anything can happen for you. This Klass Session podcast, man, again, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Each show gonna get better. We got some interviews coming up. CCN Network, I want y'all to like and subscribe. First Klass and on Instagram. If you ain't following me, please follow me. First Klass with a K, letter N at the end. Again, follow CCN Network, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to the podcast, Klass Session on YouTube. First Klass, baby. Appreciate y'all.